Hello everyone, this is Snarist again, and I'm back with my God of War 3 Chaos Mode walkthrough, and this is part 4, Hades boss fight. And just like what I said, this boss is not as difficult as I once thought it was, and I'm not going to have much time to talk about anything else really, because it's all going to be tech. So, when he does that, slamming the ground with both the hooks, you can block that. Just block it. When he goes for a stomp attack, you need to roll away from that, but never roll backwards. Roll to the side, or if you're lucky enough, you can roll forward. Hopefully you don't get clipped on him. But yeah, just block all his attacks, and just hold the block, and then you can go in and do a plume of Prometheus. If he goes for a stomp, if you try to roll backwards, then Kratos will get stuck at that backflip animation, and he'll get hit by the radius on Hades' stomp. So even if you want to, you can just simply like run away from him, or like lightly jog away from him and then roll at the last moment. And somehow, even in that radius, I still didn't get hit by him. And when he does that and gets staggered, he'll go away and come up, and he'll come back down, so you need to jump up and use the Icarus wings to glide. Now with this, jump up over it, always double jump and then lightly hit Icarus wings, just so you can time it. So that if you need to stay up a little bit longer in the air, you'll be safe. But if you need to come back down, just let it go. Just a bit of a heads up as well, when he does the singular swing, and then he does that, he'll do it again and then again. Yep, fourth time. So if he swings high once, then just get ready for him to swing low for the next 3 times. But if he does it after that, he's going to swing low twice more. The last one's going to be a little bit faster. And if he does it on the 3rd one, then he won't do it again. And then you're free to attack. When he does the 2 claw attacks like that, it can hit you from any range. But if you just block it, then you'll be safe. If for some reason, if you block early enough, it doesn't go through the animation of going through a parry or anything. But just keep at it, hit him with the bow if you need to keep some distance away from him. And tear off that bit of flesh. And once the arms come out, go right up to it, hit it with Army of Sparta to keep it back, get a lot of damage off, and then just hit it with a plume. And it also takes care of the arms as well around it. If you have to, just pull out the bow and smack it a couple times. Now in this you want to be near that, I'm guessing it's like a Persephone sigil on the floor. Stay somewhere around there, and then whatever area is safe, that's not going to get covered by chains, just roll towards it. Now his moveset's going to expand in this second phase here, so again, use the Icarus wings to glide over it. When he does that, in a sweeping attack, again, when he does an attack with his claws, just block it. So with this, you just tap L1 and R1 to get rid of your soul, and that's fine. Now with this is the follow-up he does. After his 2 claw attacks, he'll swing downward twice in front of him. So again, you're not going to take any damage from this attack here, and I don't know how to dodge it or evade it from it, it's a little tricky. He's running away a lot more often than he normally would for me, but it just means you can't attack him. Now, that attack he does where he slams left, right, and then he tries again, you'll want to roll to the right of him, because he attacks with the right and the left. If you roll to the right of him, you'll be safe. If you roll to the left, you're putting yourself more at risk. Yeah, and sometimes he'll just like that. Sometimes he'll do it just outright and catch you off guard. It's a little hard to say. You try to do it again, but I managed to get the parry off. If you roll to his right when he does that, he pretty much can't hit you. Try not to get jammed up against the side here though. But when he does that attack, he's pretty invulnerable. And so I've broken this phase, so he's going to the end of the 2nd phase, and he's going to start setting out these flying skulls. You can parry them and send them flying back. They're really easy. But make sure you're ready with your block, because he'll do that, and he'll do a 3rd strike. So don't get caught out by that. If anything, I'd recommend just not attacking him with your blades at all. Just keep back here, keep hitting him with the bow, and parrying anything he sends out at you. When you hit him back with one of those skulls back at himself, he'll get staggered. If you can stay back far enough and time it just right, sometimes he'll send out 2 waves of skulls, and you can keep the flow going. Okay, so he's damaged now, we're halfway through the boss fight. Just tear off another bit of flesh and same strategy. Just drop the Army of Sparta right on its face, then use Plume of Prometheus a couple of times to clear out some of the arms, get some health back, and to get some extra damage, and then finish it off with the Bow of Apollo. Or either or. Because that chunk of flesh will try to move away from you. See, once you clear this part here, I believe you don't have to do the whole fight again. Like, once you get to the part where he's trying to drag you towards the river, I think you'll be safe for a checkpoint. If not, that's very unfortunate. Okay, now this is a phase that might catch some people out. As long as you keep moving a long ways, whether it's towards him or just to the side, as long as you continue moving and smacking, you will not get hit by these chains that come up out of the ground. So take advantage of it and use it to keep smacking him, and with our blades at level 2, he's going to go down a lot faster than he does normally. Once you stab him in the head, you'll get some health back, and then you'll move on to the next and likely final part of this fight in particular. And this has got some interesting tech behind it. It's a little frustrating to play and I don't really like it, but it can work. On every other difficulty this applies, but on this one it doesn't because he can still hit you. See, when he does that and slams downward, he'll usually do it 3 times, and no matter how far away you are, it'll always hit you with that splash attack. So just keep rolling to the side. Something I didn't realise you could do until near the end of this fight though, was that if you evade backwards, Kratos will do the same thing as pulling the chain like that. That's what I just did then. If you do that, you can actually interrupt that animation by dodging sideways. So just keep pulling yourself backwards and rolling to the side as he comes down or does some sort of attack. And that way you'll never get near the river Styx and he'll never attack you. Now in this, he was slamming downwards a lot more often than he would otherwise, because he also likes to swing sideways from left to right to left. So be ready for that. See, like that. I tried to pull back and I managed to cancel it by rolling sideways. So you just keep it up, going backwards, going to the side if you have to. Triangle is a stronger attack than square, but it's also a little bit longer, so it's not really as reliable, and there's nothing else you can do. So it's going to be a long fight, a little bit tedious. So you notice he didn't even do a swiping attack. That's really rare. If he does, then it's pretty easy to time. It's just sort of like left, right, left. I'm pretty sure from my other experiences, you do get a checkpoint there, so, you know, once you're clear of the first part of the fight there, those first couple of phases, it's pretty simple going forward. You get your hands on the Claws of Hades, you'll be fighting a few enemies, and he'll pop back up, and then you'll have to immediately swing on some form of chandelier or something, just so you can get away. And I didn't even realise it until now, but you see in the background there, that's his throne. It's kind of crazy looking. I kind of wish there was more to this area actually. Like the inside of this area here. Like, it's not super dark, but I find it just kind of more ominous than before. Okay, so he pops up, and you want to get behind him and just start swinging, otherwise he does like a soul blast, which covers that entire area, and that's what's going to happen. Whenever he does a sweep to the left, or a sweep to the right, or he does like a double slam fist like this, just move to the side, he'll be completely safe. He's only got a few moves, they're very easy to predict. And the Claws of Hades have an excellent evade. The moment he staggers like that, and flinches, and then you see the flashing on the chandelier above, or whatever that is, yeah, you want to move towards it and you want to grapple onto it and get behind him. But yeah, the Claws of Hades are an excellent weapon, because even at level 1 they have their triple triangle move, and it covers a long distance and it actually keeps a lot of enemies at bay. The Claws of Hades are super good. I won't be using them much in this walkthrough, but they really are really great. And they've also got a really good dodge compared to the Blades of Exile, because the Blades of Exile have a pretty trash dodge, but this one is really good. It's not as fast as the Nemesis Whip, and the Cestus is pretty good, but I still think this is second best to the Nemesis Whip. But what I don't really like about pretty much every one of these weapons is that they always have some form of move when you get into level 3 or higher, where you evade and you push triangle, and it does some sort of move that makes you extremely vulnerable, but it also does not enough damage to worry about, or to warrant that upgrade. And I wish that was the one upgrade you could get rid of, and that's why I hated the Athena's blades, because you dodge and you delay for even a couple seconds and push triangle when you know it's the strongest move you have, or the strongest like move starter. It'll just end up causing a sort of shockwave and leaving you vulnerable, and it does like no damage. Anyway, enough complaining about that. Hades is dead, pretty simple. A lot simpler than you might give it credit for. That's the end of this chapter, and I'll see you next time.